third party. I think this is an interesting discussion, but I think it doesn't apply because it wouldn't be criminalized.
The gentleman yield?
With that, sure.
The victim is the third party in the hypothetical.
No, in the hypothetical, you said a neighbor is giving a gun to someone who's a victim of domestic violence.
That's
There's two people, the neighbor and the domestic violence.
No.
No, reclaiming my time. The statute says a person who purchases or acquires a gun for a third party from...
One party is the purchaser, the other party is the seller, the third party is the victim to whom you're giving the gun.
And the example you're talking about is when a neighbor gives a gun to someone who's a victim of domestic violence. There's two people. There's no third party. The statute doesn't apply. I yield back.
The gentleman yields back. For what purposes Mr. Tiffany seek recognition?
I'll just strike the last word.
Gentleman is recognized.
I yield my time to Mr. Goldberg.
And I appreciate that. I've been flabbergasted after years of hearing Democrats talk about domestic violence to now hear Democrats say they don't know what it is. They don't know what a definition is. That's amazing, amazing. I think all the people on our side understand what domestic violence is. So we can talk about that later. But when it comes to, I'm also amazed, the scenario that Mr. Cicilline talked about, there is a third party. If you're not acquiring a gun for a third party, you're not guilty of the crime. Of course there's a third party. So that's... a good prosecutor would not be able to take that position. They would be able to go after the third party who is the victim of what those on the Republican